everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. I was just guided to go ahead and do this general reading for whoever needed it. I don't even have an idea as to the questions or the decks that I will be using. I am just opening it up to whatever my angel guides are going to bring forward through the decks that I am drawn to, so we'll see. Hopefully there's something here that resonates with you personally. So let's grab some insight here. I'm drawn to start off with some tarot rather than an oracle message. So maybe there's something there. All right, so here we go. I'm starting off with my Luna Tarot here. Somebody's got some regrets. Four of Cups, the missed opportunity that somebody could be feeling. Okay, we've got Seven of Cups. Look at these cards. Someone is really stuck in their head over what happened here before. They made some poor choices, or they could have had some other options, you know. They really hurt you, this person. They're thinking about you. We see that with the Six of Cups. Could have been dealing with a Gemini here with the Lover's card. They made poor choices. The Lover's card representing those decisions of the heart here. Could be dealing with a Gemini as well. We see the Five of Swords. You see that energy from this card, you know, a couple that might not be speaking. You guys are in disagreement right now. You're not seeing eye to eye. Okay, let's see. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Chariot. There's definitely conflicts that are coming through here between you and this person. There's a good chance that you might have already moved on from this relationship, but I feel they're still thinking about you. You could also have been dealing with a Cancer here. Maybe you're in a much better place in your life also, but maybe they're not doing so well. So there could have been infidelity here. There could have been third parties. And I feel with the Four of Cups, they are definitely regretting something that they did in the past. There's a past influence that's coming through here, so more than likely it's a past love. We do see the Judgment. We clearly see with the Two of Swords, there's not a whole lot going on here between you and this person. There is that stalemate, but I do feel with the Judgment, this person from your past has had a lot of time on their hands to be able to think about their actions, how they might have failed you. And it would not surprise me, honestly, if they did reach out to you somehow. I feel they want a second chance here. We do have the Ten of Cups. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the World card. Yeah, I feel this is a cycle that has already ended. This is a relationship that might have ended years ago for some of you. You guys could have been married, you could have been engaged, you could have lived together, been together for a very long time. You could have had a child or children together. You could have had blended families. But I feel with the World card representing itself here, this is more than likely someone from your past who wants to reconnect with you so that they can have a second chance. Divine Feminine, you're also coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. So some of you could be picking up from your person intuitively what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Maybe you know that they have a lot of regrets over something that happened in the past. It could also have had something to do with their level of commitment to the relationship, but maybe they needed to learn a lesson apart from you in order to realize that. We also have the Queen of Swords. So we've got three Queen cards coming through here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. So I feel my Divine Feminines are coming through very strongly in this reading to let the masculine know that, you know, you're not going to be putting up with any nonsense. First and foremost, that you're in charge of the direction of your life. And maybe, again, with the Queen of Cups, you're picking it up from your masculine, what it is that they're going through. But the Queen of Swords is also a feminine that is very focused on perhaps the life that you want to live. You're not going to be putting up with anybody that doesn't match up with your vibration. You're going to cut them out and build those boundaries around yourself, either to protect you, to protect your family. And I feel for my feminines, you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. We do have the sun, so you're able to find happiness in your life. Some of you might have already moved on to another relationship. Some of you, perhaps, take it if it applies. Maybe now you're in a much better partnership. You're married, you have a family, you've moved on, and there's someone from your past here who had the opportunity to have all that with you. But because of having way too many options with that 7 of Cups, and now we see that it could be a missed opportunity, a missed chance for them to be a part of your life, which is why we have a stalemate situation. All right, so take that if it makes sense for you. But I was just guided to, again, do this reading for whoever needed this. Let's go ahead and see what else we can focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some dialogue messages from the Untold Messages of the Heart by AQUAMOONLIGHT for whoever needs these messages. So this is timeless. Let's go ahead and grab some words here from the person that you might be thinking about. So somebody's got some deep-rooted regrets here, something that they either said or did, or maybe failed to do. And some of these words could even be coming from you, how you're feeling about the relationship or the person. I'm guided to pull 3 cards from here for whoever needs it. Within a few months. All right, so this is giving you a time frame perhaps as to when something might occur between you and the person that you're thinking about, or it could be something going on in your life where you're waiting for something to happen. So we're more than likely heading towards the end of the year or even the early part of next year. Let's see what else. Let's grab 2 more messages here. So we do have a time frame. We have sensitive. Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I am feeling. So, okay. I feel that, especially on behalf of the divine masculine who wants to be able to open up to the feminine. But that might not be possible, especially if the feminine has moved on and you're in another relationship. So that might not be possible, honestly. And then we have, look at this. We have moving on. I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. And I feel that that's already happened. I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck and we have broken coming through here. The damage has already been done and I don't know how to pick the pieces up exactly. So that makes sense for me the way it's presenting itself here already. Okay, so let's grab some additional tarot and let's see what else is going on here. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot for whoever needs these messages. All right, so we already know about the time frame. I'm going to move that aside and focus more so on these messages right here. Sensitive, moving on, and broken. So we do see the 7 of Pentacles. I feel, regardless of the fact that things might be in separation or you guys are going through some major challenges right now, as long as you're both on the same page and really wanting to put in the effort and the work, nothing is impossible. But the 7 of Pentacles, it does require time to pass a little bit, you know? It's not going to happen anytime soon. And I feel that really has a lot to do with this time frame here, within a few months. Okay. And really, when you think about it, a few months isn't that long. We also have the Page of Pentacles, ambitious, seize opportunities. And that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing, just based off of what we've already seen. I feel you put that together with the 7 of Cups, and we might have had a person here who sees those opportunities, all right? But maybe it was not supposed to be a situation where they went after someone that was already in another situation, or it created some drama, especially if you guys were already obviously together. So that was an issue perhaps. But if they have also thrown that energy into maybe their career and getting their life together, things could of course be a lot different than how they were. This is clarity right here with the Ace of Swords. So I feel that that's a really good card coming through. We do have moving on, right? I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. And the way it's coming through in this reading, you guys are already in separation. So I feel you both have the opportunity to decide what direction you want to go. Either it's going to create a reunion, or you guys just continue to go your separate ways and live your life the best way that you can. Because I am feeling that for some of you that it's too late. You know, somebody has these regrets for a reason because of those poor choices that they made. And there could have been infidelity and third parties here. So if that was cut out of the equation, and we now have maybe a masculine who's letting the feminine know, it's like, look, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for us to come back together, then maybe it is possible. And I'm really glad to see the Three of Pentacles coming through, as well as the King of Pentacles, because going back to all of those Queen cards that came through earlier, remember the Queen of Pentacles presented itself also. So for the two of you, you are coming through as divine counterparts here. And the King of Pentacles, abundance, faithful provider. The King of Pentacles is known to be very generous, very giving as well. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine Virgo. This person can sweep you off your feet, that's for sure. But I feel they've worked really hard to be a much better person, a much better version of themselves. They recognize that it really does require teamwork. And look at this, we have the Seven of Cups again. So if they're coming in as the King of Pentacles, I feel they're in a much better position to make good choices this time. And it's clarified with that Six of Cups again, that they are focused on you. They are feeling very nostalgic. They are thinking about you. They're focused on those memories that you guys had shared at one point in time. And they want to be able to create new memories. Look at this. We have the Queen of Swords coming through again. So I feel for some of my feminines, you're not afraid to be on your own. You're not afraid to be independent. You're a strong person. You're a no-nonsense type individual. And as these cards say, with the broken reference, the damage has already been done. You know, I don't know how to pick the pieces up. That could be the masculine speaking. And, you know, with the feminine basically saying, well, if you don't know how to do that, then I can't help you. Because Queen of Swords is basically letting this masculine know, it's like, look, I'm going to cut you out of my life unless you do right by me. But we do have certain barriers that might not make it possible for a reunion for some, but that could also be a blessing that it can't happen, because I feel that that's the end of the road for some relationships, and all they have is the opportunity to learn a lesson at this point. Okay, so at the end of the day, for some of my feminines, you might have been the person that had the last laugh, so to speak, because of some bad choices that they made. We do have the Nine of Cups. We've got a lot of Queen energy representing itself. So once again, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups coming through. Very intuitive with the Queen of Cups. And I feel, Divine Feminine, you know what it is that you're wishing for. You know what it is that you want. We've got the Star that is directing you onto the path that you are meant to go. And if this masculine wants to be able to meet up with you, then they're going to have to do what is necessary to be coming towards you as a much better version of themselves, as I've mentioned. We've got two cards here talking about wish fulfillment and new opportunities with the Ace of Wands. Yep. So there are new opportunities, especially from my singles. It just depends on what is taken advantage of when those opportunities arise, because sometimes when we're not paying attention, those opportunities can pass us by. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel due to their lack of security, I mean, they are coming through as very insecure. That's something that they need to work on. You know, this wasn't an easy journey whatsoever. We do see the Nine of Wands, courage, test of faith. Definitely somebody was hurt here. Maybe both of you were hurt. It's all in how you choose to get up and dust yourself off and move on from that experience. We see the Five of Cups, grief, despair. You know, very similar energies, and fives can be very difficult in a reading. It's not an easy thing to go through. And I'm feeling more so of a divine masculine energy that's going through this, because more than likely I'm feeling for my divine feminines coming in with queen energy that you're on a path that's a lot better than how things were before. We've got the Lovers card popping up again with Gemini. Here we are with the World. So I really do feel that this more than likely is a relationship that ended in the past, and there's a past love here. Could be a lost love who's wanting to reconnect. I feel that lost love could be a divine masculine wanting to reconnect with a feminine here. Look at this. We've got the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Ten of Cups. So for those of you who are able to overcome the difficulties and the challenges that might have broken you guys up, whatever was a barrier before, if you guys can work through that, then there is a new cycle that is coming in. And it's obviously coming through as the Wheel of Fortune, which is very good energy. It is good luck. It is good karma. It could be a part of your destiny to be able to experience this Ten of Cups with the person that you're thinking about. It can represent family. It can represent marriage. And it can represent the happiness that the two of you are able to create once again. And I'm really happy to see the Justice card. We do see Libra there. So it's about facing the truth of a situation. It is about being able to balance these scales, you know? And then we also have the Fool. So there really is the opportunity to start again. We do see the Empress representing the feminine. Some of you could be Taurus. So if you haven't already experienced marriage, starting a family with your person, all of those things seem to be representing itself, or it's a brand new connection that you end up being able to build this. If you haven't already, because I did pick that up earlier on, that someone from your past wants to reconnect, but maybe it's not possible if you've already gotten married, if you've already, you know, started a family with this person and you're established and you're in a good place in your life. Just know that there could be someone from your past who resurfaces. And obviously it doesn't mean to entertain third parties or love triangles. This is just somebody who wants to be able to have a conversation with you about how things might have unfolded in the past. It's up to you what you do with that once it surfaces in your life. You always have your own free will to do whatever it is that feels right for you. All right. And, you know, going back to the Seven of Cups, which has surfaced in this reading, it all comes down to the choices that are made. And this is giving you several options, several opportunities. You know, what is it that you need to do? And that's where, especially for my feminines, you need to be able to trust what your heart is telling you. Maybe it's time for closure in regard to a particular person, or maybe you really needed to tie up loose ends and have that conversation that maybe you guys didn't have a chance to get everything out, whatever the case might be. I have a feeling here that there's someone, could be an ex-partner, that wants to be able to just have that conversation with you. If you happen to be single and if you are wanting to rekindle the partnership, that of course is possible as well. And the next card is the Magician. All right. So this is, of course, manifestation of whatever it is you are wanting to bring into your life. If that's someone from your past, if it's a reconciliation, all of that is possible. If it's being able to find new love, getting yourself onto a much better path in your life, that's possible as well with the assistance of the Magician. And it does represent Gemini and Virgo specifically. Those signs might be important for some of you guys watching this reading. Okay, so let's grab one last set of messages here. So hopefully that resonated for some of you. All right, what deck am I drawn to wrap things up? I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Sunshine and Rainbows deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at who could be surfacing, who could be the past love that's wanting to come back, or if you're single, it could also represent somebody completely brand new. Okay, let's see. Again, I'm drawn to pull 3 cards here. We have loyalty. Ooh, look at that, the wedding planner. Let me grab one more. And we have the sheep, which represents the Chinese zodiac. Okay, so let's read through these. Loyalty, a very supportive partner in love and romance. Dependable, a trustworthy mate who will be there for you through thick and thin. And I feel for some of you that that was compromised in the relationship, and this is what it is that you are desiring in the partnership. We also have the wedding planner, a top-notch organizer when it comes to love and romance. Every detail of that first date has to be perfect. They want to make sure your first impression will leave you wanting more. Long-term commitment and a dream wedding is sure to be a part of this love story. So for those of you who are really fantasizing perhaps of having your, as it says, your dream wedding, or to be able to marry your ideal person, that certainly is possible. And lastly, we've got the sheep, Chinese zodiac birth years. Could be 43, 55, 1967, 79, and so forth. It occurs every 12 years after. You can always look that up online if you're not sure. All right, so we do have the sheep. This love prospect will always find a creative spin on how to express themselves in a romantic partnership. Their impressive artistic talents will warm your heart since you will be the inspiration behind it. Easygoing personality. They avoid drama, which ensures a nice, peaceful relationship, which is nice because who wants drama in our partnerships? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot once again. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot this time. So if you're single, there could be future marriage for some of you. Or if you have a reunion with somebody, they recognize that they need to be able to bring loyalty and long-term commitment into the partnership. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. That is followed by the High Priestess, followed by the Sun. We have the Justice card and the Ace of Cups. Unbelievable. So not only is it bringing forward true love, but it's also bringing in new love for those of you who are ready for that chapter to come in. This message, the way it's presenting itself here, seems to be tapped into the divine feminine and your intuition, your intuitive nature, your heart, your gut, your instincts. It's bringing that up. So in order for you to find the happiness truly with this Sun's energy that you are wanting and hoping for, just trust what it is that you are feeling, whether it's a new person that you really feel connected to, or the opportunity to have that long-awaited conversation with a past love. You know, just trust the guidance perhaps that your angel guides are wanting you to pick up from your own heart space, because I feel there's a really good chance that things can still fall into place between you and this person. And for those who haven't had the best of luck in your romantic life, I feel things could certainly be taking a turn for the better. And this for me could possibly equate to legal matters, and that could certainly include marriage, weddings. Okay, so I'm seeing nothing but good energies here for you guys, that there has been a shift and it's about to get a whole lot better for you and your romantic partnerships. All right, guys, so in the meantime, as the Ace of Cups very much is a part of this interpretation, you can focus on yourself, being able to bring in self-love and being able to fill that cup of love for yourself until it presents itself to you in however way you're hoping for. All right, guys, so this was a reading, as I've mentioned, that I was just guided to do. And hopefully through this, you know, your angel guides will also be tapped into the messages that you were meant to see whenever you're guided to tune into this. All right, guys, so if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.